Problem number 1. Solve inequality 2x minus square root of 2 is smaller than x times square root of 2 minus 2. So we will subtract x times square root of 2 from both sides of the equation, which means 2x minus square root of 2 minus x times square root of 2 is smaller than x times square root of 2 minus 2 minus x times square root of 2. So these two cancel. And we end up with 2x minus square root of 2 minus x times square root of 2 is smaller than minus 2. As a second step, we will add square root of 2 to both sides of the equation, which means 2x minus x times square root of 2 is smaller than minus 2 plus square root of 2. On the left-hand side, we see we can write things as x times 2 minus square root of 2. And we just copy the right-hand side, minus 2 plus square root of 2. Now, this number is positive, so we can divide both sides of the equation by this number without flipping the sign, which means x is smaller than minus 2 plus square root of 2 divided by 2 minus square root of 2. And we see this is x is smaller than, we will factor out a minus on top, which is 2 minus square root of 2 divided by 2 minus square root of 2, which means x is smaller than minus 1. So the solution to the problem are all numbers x that are smaller than minus 1. Problem number 2. X plus 3 is smaller or equal to 2x minus 7. We'll first move all x's to the same side of the equation by subtracting x from both sides. X plus 3 minus x is smaller or equal to 2x minus 7 minus x, which means 3 is smaller than equal to x minus 7. As the next step, we will add 7 to both sides of the equation, which means 3 plus 7 is smaller than equal of x. We can flip the left and right hand side if we also flip the inequality sign. So we look at x is larger than equal to 3 plus 7, or x is larger than equal to 10. So the solution to the problem are all numbers that are greater or equal than 10. Problem number 3. Y plus 1 is larger than equal than y. Now we will subtract y from both sides of the equation, which means y plus 1 minus y should be equal or larger than y minus y, which leads to 1 is greater or equal than 0. That's always true, and so all y are the solution to this problem. Problem number 4. 2y plus 5 is smaller than 2y plus 3. Again, we will subtract 2y from both sides of the equation, which leads to 2y plus 5 minus 2y is smaller than 2y plus 3 minus 2y. These two cancel. We have 5 is smaller than, these two cancel, smaller than 3. Like, this is never true, so it means there are no solutions to the given inequality. Problem number 5. 2 times z plus 1 is bigger than 1 minus z. So let's move all z to the same side of the inequation by adding z to both sides. 2z plus 1 plus z is bigger than 1. 3z plus 1 is bigger than 1. Subtracting 1 from both sides of the inequation leads to 3z is bigger than 0. And dividing both sides by positive number 3 leads to z is equal is larger than 0. So the solution to the problem are all positive numbers. Problem number 6, 2 pi times x is bigger than 1. Now this is quite simple because 2 pi is a positive number. So we can divide both sides of the inequation by it, and we get 2 pi x divided by 2 pi must be bigger than 1 over 2 pi, which means x must be bigger than 1 over 2 pi. So solution to the problem are all numbers that are bigger than 1 over 2 pi.